A born-again Christian, Edith Kutesa was born and raised in Rwanda. She attained powerful education that saw her working in influential offices both in her country and on the international scene.
I was born in Rwanda and I left Rwanda at 3 years old. We ran the first genocide in 1961. We went to Burundi. That's where I studied my primary and secondary school. When I finished in 78, I went to 76, 78. I went to Europe. I studied in Belgium, in the Catholic University of Louvain. It's a very known university. I studied economics. And when I finished in 83, 84, I started working with the European Union Commission.
Clearly, Mrs. Kutesa worked her way to the top, and her proficiency managed to keep her there. It was during this preeminent work that Edith met the man, Sam Kutesa. She confesses that his stature and knack to articulate matters is what drew her to him.
Then I was impressed by the impact he has in the group of African countries, especially in different negotiations, positioning the continent. And from the profession, our relationship will grow closer to friendship, from friendship to a more deeper relationship and close intimate relations, and eventually we got married in 2008.
Edith shared with us the burdens and glories that come with being a woman behind the President of United Nations General Assembly. She took us through her typical day.
Today, my life in New York is quite interesting. Generally, we wake up between 6 and 6:30. There are days we go to exercise. We have a gym just nearby our home. The day we don't, my husband is very keen to know what is happening in the world, so he's on iPad googling all the newspapers in Uganda to know what is happening. So it took him something like half an hour to an hour, and then we have breakfast, and I make sure that his clothes are okay. I like that he looked smart. And then by 8:30, he left home. That's when I start my work.
Asked whether her husband will use his office to benefit Uganda, she had this to say.
This position is quite influential in terms of building positions of the world, and it is a unique occasion to bring a direct contribution of Uganda, and especially of His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni, to influence the position of the world on a critical issue which concern the world. That is clear. That's really the government of Uganda is highly and strongly supporting the work of Honorable Kutesa in New York.
She strongly believes he has earned his way to the office of the United Nations General Assembly, and therefore the friction Uganda had with some states on her controversial stand on certain issues cannot shake him.
No, the war in the north was not well understood. For time, they did not understand the role of the negative role of Kony And those are things that as the Minister of Foreign Affairs has been able to clarify. Also, our role in our presence in Sudan, there are some people who don't understand that, and he makes sure that people understand that if Uganda has not intervened in time, there was a high risk of genocide.
Currently, Edith has retired from international and public service. She is working hard on taking her company off the ground. Much as she's now based in New York, this has not deterred her from keeping a close managerial eye.
So I have 8:30 to 11:30, which are the normal hours. I can know what is happening in the office. My acting CEO is a young financial man, so we chat on Skype, we send emails, they get approval from me, so that takes me the morning time.
Amid all this, Edith says they still find time to be together as a family. According to her, Sam Kutesa is a family man.